Wow, this is crazy. 86% of Americans decorate their homes for Halloween. 50% of adults will wear some sort of costume tonight. That's a big percentage.
Yeah.
That is huge. And let's see here. In the United States, about 1 in 10 pet owners dress their pets. Stench dressed his pet on the way to Homoville. Let me just tell you that right now.
Haven't done it yet.
And it's like a billion-dollar industry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like crazy, the amount of money that people are spending now on Halloween. Is absolutely
$6 billion or something like that. It was somewhere.
Well, it's like 1.9 billion, I think, just on candy. Another 2 point something billion on decorations.
Yep, and 1.5 in costumes.
Wow.
Billion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy. The biggest pumpkin ever is 1,446 pounds, and the record was set in 2004. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your Halloween trivia. Yeah. Yalza. Let me just play this. It's better. It's more appropriate. Okay, so it's becoming bigger than Christmas, I feel like.
It's the sixth biggest.
Six? What's second?
I don't remember. Remember I gave you that a few weeks ago that it was like it was number 6, and then
yeah, you got Valentine's Day ahead of it.
I
think
still-
Mother's Day, Father's Day beat it as far as spending.
Yeah, but people go all out on this one now. It seems out of control. It really does.
It's gaining.
All right, so I don't know if did Gig get his gay lover? We needed his gay lover, but somebody's upset with Gig. So let's go ahead and talk to Brian. Hi, Brian.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hi.
I cannot believe you would let Gig represent and speak about the gay community when I know him and I know what he's about. We don't.
Wait. First of all, let's start
What's he
from
about?
what is he about? Yes.
What's that?
What is he about?
It's not about developing a relationship with anyone. It's all about the hookup, and
Oh, that's what he's about?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's a man whore.
Exact. Well,
It's okay.
it's okay. And I hate to say it, but most are. But no, there's absolutely no way that most of the gay community are friends with people who they've hooked up with. And your current, whoever you're dating, allows you to do that. Absolutely not.
So that's that's just for whores.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Because I was worried because I thought, well, maybe you all, I don't know. I was, okay, this is the honest truth. Okay. And you're going to be mad at me.
That's okay.
I thought maybe then gay relationships are all fake because if there's no sense of jealousy or no, you're not going on a boat with your former lover. My thought was, and this is really rude, maybe gay love isn't true love.
Well, and you got a certain point because, yeah, you are a little bit correct. That's why most gay relationships don't last beyond like 3, 4, 5 years. You find very few that have lasted long term as heterosexual relationships do.
Mr. Sulu lasted 18 years with his boyfriend.
Exactly.
Right, and he probably wouldn't let him on a ship with another seaman.
Exactly.
Exactly.
They're not out doing all that
space
kind of
travel.
He was
stuff.
Oh,
not
yeah, they-
voting Spock.
He wouldn't let him on another spaceship.
with an astronaut.
Yeah.
He went on the probe, Jack. The lunar probe is where he went. So, Brian, in true love gay world, you wouldn't let your lover on
No.
a spaceship or whatever.
Absolutely not.
Okay, because you love yours, and even if some people are like, oh, they're secure. It doesn't matter to me if you're secure or not. It's just not normal behavior to let your significant other on a boat with a former lover.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
care if you're friends, not friends, whatever. It's like, don't go if you don't have a date.
Yeah, it's like leaving a drunk to watch your booze while you're gone. They're going to drink
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It's like
great.
leaving the liquor cabinet unlocked and you go to AA.
So, Brian, can we leave you on hold and get your number so you can always, when we have gay questions, that you can answer?
Certainly.
Okay, and the other question, do you feel as if, and you don't know, but have you ever been straight for like a day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have more sex as a gay man or a straight
Oh,
man?
most definitely.
They put it down, those gay guys.
Because I'm always turning my boyfriend down because he wants sex so much, like 8 times a day.
So you put your border boy together with another border boy?
Yeah, are they gonna be?
Yeah.
Are they gonna be just totally nar?
Right.
It'll be total booter, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you think about his sex drive, and then you get another gay guy with that kind of sex drive, you got sex.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right. Hey, by the
Rabbit's
way,
got nothing on you.
Gig wants to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Gig?
Yeah.
Meet Brian.
Brian?
Yes.
What is this all about?
He said you're a gay whore.
Yeah. It's about the hookup for you.
How do you know me?
I know
You don't know me.
Well, yes, I do.
No.
Yes.
No. You know a very, very, very small part about me.
Cat fight.
But enough to know.
No,
that's
just
not
because
what you base
I never
relationships
wanted to
on.
date you. That's the reason.
Oh, no. Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no, yeah.
No, that's absolutely it. Because you don't know me. You don't know me at all. You don't know what my relationships have been like. You don't know what my love has been like with anybody. You don't know anything about me.
But then how can you get on and go hang out with somebody
two of my
who
exes
you've been
have
with?
been my best friends in the world, and one of them that's passed away now. I wish he was here to defend that because it's very true. We had established such a great friendship that it didn't matter that we weren't together anymore. We had become very good friends.
So then the true question is you have to define what an ex is.
What do you mean you have to define what an ex is?
Because in our community, the definition of an ex is it mean you go out on a date with somebody a few times, then they become an ex?
Hell no.
Or is it more than a few months? Because in our community, we define exes far more differently than heterosexuals do. And as soon as you think it's okay to hook up with an ex, it wasn't an ex. It was just a hookup.
No, I've had 3 relationships in my life, and that's the kind of exes I'm talking about. One was 5-year, one was 3-year. Yeah, they weren't long term, but they were long enough.
What about the guy you brought on the boat?
Exactly.
That was a 3-year. Plus, we were best friends for 2 years before we ever did anything. We
You
were
even
best
touch
friends.
each other's
we never,
wankies?
Never, ever. No kid, nothing.
Nothing?
For 2 years, never.
Why? What's wrong with you guys?
we had connected so great as friends. He's
So
a
what are you,
DJ as
Mr.
well.
Moral now, Gig? Like, you know, you're
No.
on this show half the time talking about, that guy's cute. Oh, I want to hook up with that
What
guy.
about that hooker from New York?
Yeah, what about the hooker from New York? And
And
yeah.
now that he's being called on the table, now the whole thing
When I'm
changes.
single,
What about going to
fun.
Coney Fire Island? What about the massage guy?
I met 2 guys the whole trip to New York. You should
No,
see my
tell us
friends.
that you were out on a massage routine, 3 months ago?
With the guy from the telephone
I know.
post.
Yeah.
I said, see my friends and rolled
When
them under the
I'm,
bus.
hey, when I'm single, I'm not dead, okay?
Right, but I mean, you act like, you're so moral and all waited 2
When I'm
years,
gonna-
but yet you go to Fire Island and bone right away some stranger.
Get a
It
rub.
was Not right away.
Oh my, okay,
The
within
guy-
a day.
Right, and the guy had shorts on and no underwear.
Yeah, he had shorts on, no underwear, and you got a rub down out.
What?
Rub,
Where'd
rub.
that story come from? I didn't
You
see
told
You told us!
You told us.
No underwear thing.
On
And-
Fire Island, dumbass!
I heard it
No,
in
no,
Best of
I
a week
got
ago.
massage, Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I talked about it, yeah. But
So
it was
what?
one
So
that-
somebody
see,
you really like, you make them wait 2 years, but if you go to Fire Island, it's 1 minute.
So then the truth really
What
was.
happens on
I'm
Fire
not
Island
saying-
stays on Fire Island.
Please, Brian, you talk like you've never had a hookup. You've never had a one.
I'm not denying that.
Okay.
We're not talking about me.
We're,
Oh,
Yeah, we
what
are.
about you?
We're talking about both. We're talking about gay. I have had my share of fun. I admit it. That's all of us have.
Good God.
Not
I
me.
Like
But we're not.
I tried. That didn't work out.
I don't have a lot of fun either.
So when it comes down to it, when it comes down to the heart, down to a serious relationship, I am as devoted as any.
See, but to me, being devout, if you will, doesn't mean making. Because I would be so pissed off if I was your boyfriend and knew that you made the joke. Hey, if we drink too much, you know how us gays are, we might hook up.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
That would
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
piss me off.
That would piss
Exactly.
me off.
He was drunk. Give him a break.
I don't care if he was drunk. You don't do that with some really hot guy that was on the boat with him. By the way, that guy was totally
Yeah, he
hot.
was
and
really
It was
good
kind of a
looking.
shame that guy was a homo.
That guy's a cutie.
Why all guys homos that are cute? Why does that happen?
I don't know. That guy, the SS Michael, it just happens to these guys.
Oh my god!
Wow.
The SS Michael's not gay. Although it's funny because okay, this isn't right on my part, but I do have a picture of the SS Michael in my house only because he's holding the pumpkins that he carved.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
right,
it's
right.
worth it. Like the pumpkins are worth what
Yeah.
he did because he brought an art kit and he carved them all crazy and stuff like that. And so I told my dad and I told the snowboarder, I said, "Don't worry, I have this picture of this ex guy that I used to date because he's gay, so it's okay to have his
Oh,
picture
that's
up."
funny.
Because he's
was
not
very-
gay though. It's just that he was
Not
good looking.
And it's
Good
not
looking,
like,
creative, and wore a diaper at the West Hollywood
Right.
Halloween Carnival.
and you didn't have like a super long relationship.
No,
With this guy. It was like 2 months or
yeah,
something.
right.
it was a hookup.
But see, if I had a serious boyfriend, I would never take that guy on the cruise.
No.
No, you shouldn't go on the cruise with the SS Michael if you're dating someone else.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know how that happens. All right, so I think what did we figure out today?
Did we all want to be gay?
That Brian hates gig.
I want to have the sex drive of a gay man. I mean, I really love sex. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes you guys just
Oh, it's coming.
you like touch us all the time.
You're gonna get weird pregnant lady sex drive coming up here.
Well,
soon.
that's fine,
Oh,
Jack.
hold
But
on.
what I'm saying is, sometimes like I always know that there's a price. Like when he's rubbing my back,
Oh,
there's
right.
a price. If he's like rubbing my neck, there's a price. Like I just want you guys just to touch us sometimes, like because you love us, not because you want to knock one off.
Probably not gonna happen.
But I mean, do you think it's normal that the guy I'm with wants to do it like 4 times a day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even after we've done it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Halloween!
Halloween!
Woo.
Cosas out my window.
Whoa, yours is way better than mine, Jack. I'm turning
Mine
mine
is
off.
Martha Stewart.
Whoa, Jack Bragger.
She doesn't mess around.
Oh, Jack Bragger. That's a new song I'm working on.
I
That's
like
my
it.
first part of it. You like
Thank
it?
you.
Oh, Jack Bragger. And that's. Oh, Jack Bragger. Stench, do you have any
You
part?
got to work in the part where I brag about my Martha Stewart sound effects.
Oh,
Is that what this is?
Jack
Yes.
Bragger.
Martha rules.
Yeah, Martha's
He
scary.
had Martha.
Bragger.
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 I don't know. It's a work in progress.
Okay.
And you know what? There are no bad ideas
I
on
like
the show.
it. No.
Thank you. Thank
I'm with it.
you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anyway, here is the deal. We're talking about gay guys. Kind of over it. But we do have Gary Spivey coming in the house. Yay! We
Yay!
like Gary Spivey. He talks to dead people. But here is the deal. I think I am psychic.
Okay.
I think Stench is psychic, and I think perhaps you, Jack, are psychic as well.
All right.
Because all of us predicted he would be late. Yay!
And Jack brought up a really good point during the break.
Which is?
Gary Spivey should never be late anywhere he goes because he should know where the traffic jams are.
Right. He's a psychic. He can't be stuck
He's
in
a
traffic.
psychic superstar.
Hey, I think we are all better psychics than he because we predicted he would be late, and we are
Well,
accurate.
Spivey is always, like, if he's here at 8, he usually rolls in about 8:10 or during the middle of the first break because
Yeah.
that's just Gary.
He has to do his hair.
Yeah, it takes a long time to do that hair.
Yeah, okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Here's my plan. We're going to roll through the rest of this I'm a homo and I'm okay. Those calls, and then we will
I'm a
talk to
homo
dead.
and I'm okay.
Yay.
My friend is gay and I am gay.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Where were you on the Jack Bragger?
I didn't like me, the Jack Bragger song.
Because that was beautiful. And I gave you, oh, Jack Bragger.
But there was no more. I was waiting for the next verse.
Maybe Alex. Alex, can you come here? Please. Yeah, Alex.
He's down waiting for Gary.
Oh, yes.
He's waiting for Gary, and we've got food in the kitchen from the Spanish kitchen. They brought us food this morning, Halloween food. There's pumpkin soup and stuff out
Well,
there.
those Spanish people love Halloween.
They get crazy.
So what do they bring us?
They brought tamales rojo. They brought pumpkin
What's rojo?
soup. Red.
Oh.
Red pork tamales with
don't
green
know.
rice. That's good
Ooh.
stuff. And then they brought us some salad, and they brought us the pumpkin soup, beef short ribs, slowly braised with corn souffle. They brought us really good
Yeah, it
stuff
all looks
this
great.
morning. And it's a little look like chocolate cake or something in there too.
Hey, what's the name of them, the nice people?
It's the Spanish kitchen. It's Dia de los Muertos.
That was really good. It sounded like you were Spanish right there.
I know, I got that down.
That was good. Oh, Jack Bragger. Nothing.
Jack Bragger.
It's Jack Bragger.
about-
He's a fagger.
Oh, I thought
Okay, I got the next verse.
claims he knows Lindsay Wagner.
Oh,
It's coming out.
wow! See, you
hard
guys,
to
if we
think of things that
really
rhyme.
try, I think that we could come up with stuff. God, if we just brainstorm. By the way, we learned on the boat you should not brainstorm.
No.
This was my prime example. Okay, so we were trying to do a costume contest or whatever. And by the way, I figured out that all smokers are fun. I was in the front with all the smokers because unfortunately my boyfriend smokes. And so I was in the front of the boat with all the smokers. They have so much fun, the smokers.
Okay, do you know that there's the front of the boat fun smoking contingent, and there was the back of the boat not so fun smoking contingent. The
Hold
people in the
on.
back of the boat weren't so friendly.
And
Really?
then there was the Bob White, I'll smoke wherever I damn well please contingent. I saw him smoking his pipe inside the boat on the
You
top.
did?
Yeah, walking around smoking his pipe. And I was like, Bob's not from around here. They can smoke anywhere in Southern Illinois.
I didn't even know he was doing
Yeah,
that.
he was on both floors walking around
Just
smoking
smoke his pipe? Yeah. Anyway. No, the smokers are a fun group of people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were fun up
But
in
I'm
front.
with you. A pain in the ass.
Yeah, because we were like, okay, so how are we going to do that Halloween costume thing? Blah, blah, blah.
It's Jamie and I just talking to ourselves about how we were going to do
Right,
the contest.
exactly. And then everybody piped in. And then they're like, no, you should do couples. No, you should do singles. And
I was out there for
They
part of
start
that.
judging.
then I go, this is why there are not brainstorming meetings.
Yep.
Because everybody wants to input.
Yeah, and change. And what if it's a guy just as a girl? Is
Right,
it a girl
they
or a
started
guy?
doing that.
It's like, shut up.
Okay, well, do you guys remember this? Years ago.
I wasn't drinking, so I remember everything, Jack.
Right, no, not from the other night, but years ago here
Oh,
at the
then no.
station, we used to have brainstorming meetings. And I remember leaving a meeting where we came up with our big station event for the summer was going to be the Big Gay Cotillion. I mean, we never did it because that's what happens in
What's the
brainstorming.
big gay cotillion?
It was what we came up with in the brainstorming meeting.
What does
because
that mean?
I don't know.
Like a really formal gay dance?
Yeah, because
Like
that's
prom for gay guys?
That's what happens in brainstorming meetings. You get so far off the track and you lose sight that when I walk to that meeting, I go, I think we're having a big gay cotillion.
You know what, Jack? I know what you mean, because at the front of the boat with the fun people, it came down to, oh, you know what? I think that you should have a special contest for people that are dressed in the opposite sex.
Yeah.
But there were only like 3 of those guys,
I
too.
know this. It was crazy.
Right.
I mean,
By the way, one of those won. The man contest because he was a man.
brainstorming meetings are stupid.
They are. They
And a
never
waste
go
of
well.
Time.
Hey, Spivey's in the house.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, I saw his big
All right.
white head.
All right, let me just fly through these people so we can get Spivey calls. Hey, Michael.
Yes.
Hi, real fast, okay, so we can fly through everybody. What's
Okay.
your final thoughts?
To have a relationship like this with your ex, you have to be an adult about it. Now,
You're 9.
I'm listening.
and this is part of why you have problems.
Right.
You're
Anyway.
juvenile.
Yes, I am juvenile because I'm listening, Michael.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, you're one of those bitches that get all mad if somebody just tries to
No,
poke a
I'm
little
not.
fun.
I'm
Yes,
not. I
you
listen to you
are.
every
You're just
day.
a little uptight in the
No,
britches.
I'm not. I listen to you every day.
What's wrong? Why'd you do the sigh?
Are
Anyway,
you frustrated with us?
I've had 4, 5 relationships.
Oh, you're gay.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Nothing less than 4 years each, including my wife.
Uh-huh.
And every
Oh,
one
you have
of
a
them
wife,
have
too?
been my friend after the relationship and my lover's relationship.
Well, isn't your wife lucky to know she lived
No,
a
she's
lie
not.
with
She's
you?
dead now.
She lived a lie
She's
with
dead
you.
now.
No, she didn't. I told her the truth. I left the
At the
relationship
beginning?
because of it. 5 years into the relationship.
Well, so
I told her
5
in the-
years.
I
You
told her in the
5
very
years she
beginning.
lived a lie, and then you
I told
killed
in
her
the very beginning, I had tendencies toward
Why
that
are
way.
you picking on Michael?
because he's a huffer, and I hate it. I hate it when they're.
I told her in the very beginning that I had tendencies toward that way. We got married. We're married for 5
You
years.
told her you liked things done to your bunghole at the beginning,
Bangholio!
Yes.
and she said, "Okay, I'll marry you anyway."
Yes.
Well, that's crazy.
Well, anyway,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't active then, but I had tendencies.
You knew you had unusual feelings or
Sometimes
I
your
tried
finger
to
would
hide
pop
them.
through the
I tried
toilet
to
paper and
hide
you'd like
them.
it?
I tried to get through them, tried to get through them, tried to hide them, got
What is the
married,
tendency?
had kids.
Well, because
Not
and
finger
probably that
through
many
the
years
toilet
ago,
paper.
it wasn't. Yeah,
That's
it
not a
wasn't.
tendency.
It might be. You don't know if that.
I would guess
Okay, but
that's
wait a
not a
minute. You have
tendency.
to remember.
What, Michael?
Okay, this happened during the 60s
Right,
and
see.
70s.
I don't really care
I
what
was-
year it was.
Jack has tendencies.
All
do
right,
have
I'm
to-
listening, Michael. I can't believe they're being so rude. You hold on. He's too sassy for
We have
me.
to go to Spivey.
I'm trying. I'm trying to fly through these people. Michael got all huffy and
We're
is like,
talking about fingers through toilet paper.
that was a long time ago. No need to point it out again. And while I did it while we were all talking, so it kind of got
Right,
lost.
it was
You just
very-
did a big spotlight on it.
You should write a song about it.
I don't think so.
I got tendencies.
Aaron!
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Can I just tell you sometimes I hate gay men like Michael that,
Oh, I do too.
that go like this?
him. Jamie.
Yes.
Don't be sassy.
rule.
Thank you. Michael just drives me over the edge. I want to
He
beat
did
him.
me too. And you know when he said I wasn't active, I'm like, what is it, like a membership? Like we're a gym now?
No, like a herpes sore.
He meant he wasn't seeing anybody. He just had
Jack,
gay
that
feelings.
is one of the
Leave
guys that
Michael
should
alone.
get beaten with a big red plastic bat.
Don't wiffle ball bat, Michael.
I'm
He's a
sorry,
nice
he needs
guy.
a good whiffling.
He does. I agree.
Anyway, Aaron, what did you want to call about?
I was calling because I think Gig, he just really disappointed me this morning. I had a little radio crush on him
Oh, yeah.
because he sounds really cute.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then you went online and saw his picture?
No, I can't find him online. Where do I find that?
Oh.
LAWranglers.com.
Or you
Okay,
can
I'll
look
put-
him up in a dictionary under ugly.
Oh.
Oh, that was not
that's not
nice.
nice.
Very nice.
I can only say
Now
because
you hate Gig and Michael.
well, they're just huffy.
I used to
Gig's
call
not
in-
huffy.
Gig's fun.
I'm listening.
I used to call in just to chat with him,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Oh,
always
you
thought
guys
he
do.
was so
Hold on.
cute. And now it's
So let me get
ruined.
this straight. When he's supposed to be out there screening the phone calls, and I'm flipping out because nobody's taking phone calls, you two are chatting.
Yeah.
Not like for hours.
How
I was-
long?
I was
How
just
long
hoping
would you
that-
guys talk on the
just like a
phone?
minute or two, Jamie. wasn't it?
No,
This took
Aaron,
an
tell
ugly
the truth.
turn.
No, I promise. I promise.
I told you, he just always screws around out there and tries to pick up.
This wasn't good for Gig. I was defending him up
Put it
until
this way.
point.
If Alex Street Meat would be trying to hook up on the phone, we would fire him immediately. Gig, we just kind of laugh at it.
Well, yeah, because he's gay. We can't fire him.
Well, after this morning, I totally thought, if I call again now, at least I have a chance of hooking up with him.
Yeah.
Oh, you totally have a chance.
Yeah.
He's a DJ at nightclub.
Yeah.
You'll find him.
Yeah. And so did you guys ever, talk about meeting or anything?
No. But that's such a turnoff. To hear him say that he does that,
Rough.
oh, it's okay to have this on the side.
I know. He's disgusting.
Side action.
I'm totally turned off. I could never be in a relationship with someone that has even thought about that way at one point.
You know what? I'm with you, Aaron. Those Michael people and Gig, they all just should stick together.
And it's so sad because, I'm 21, but I still have, I feel like
But I have the bunghole of a 12-year-old.
Yeah,
Are you sure you're gay?
He's fresh.
I'm pregnant.
Maybe we
I can
should
say
bring
foul.
Spivey in.
Let's bring Gary Spivey in.
all right.
That's a good idea.
I can say the nastiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm pregnant. I can say disgusting things. The FCC allows that.
Yeah.
All right.
They understand. I'm moody. I'm bitchy. All right. We got to bring Gary Spivey in.
Well, we'll
Try it.
take a
Oh, you
break
going back
and
to another gay call?
No, Nick, we have to go.
Ah, that sucks.
You know, it really does. We have to talk to dead people.
Yeah.
Here, I was going to tell you all about Polly.
Alex, not yet. We got to take a break.
What?
Bye, Mose.
Alex actually
Hi.
driving.
Hello,
Hi,
Gary.
Gary.
It's Gary
Gary's
Spivey.
hair's getting bigger every time I see him.
I know. I can't hear you because Jack hates you and
Jack
turned off
hates-
your microphone.
Jack's
What?
doesn't believe in psychics.
Now
and
you're
country
on.
Mike.
What?
Gary should have known the mic wasn't on yet.
I said I got big old TV here
Guess
today.
what, Gary? We're all psychic. We knew you'd be late.
Yeah.
Really?
'Cause
Yeah.
You're Gary.
Oh, I know. I can't quite get that together, you know?
I came up with a new song. It's called Jack Bragger.
Have you heard it?
I like it.
Jack Bragger. He's a beggar.
There's all kinds of food in the other room.
From the Spanish kitchen.
You could eat some ribs and talk to dead people.
I can do that.
Ooh, that sounds nasty. Don't put that together.
Hey, it's what
Yuck.
they got for us.
All right, and who's the food from?
Spanish
The food's from the
kitchen.
Spanish kitchen. There's all kinds of really great stuff in there.
Yeah, the nice guys. All right, so Gary Spivey is here.
Yay!
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you.
Does it feel like Halloween to you?
Well, definitely, yeah. Because I'm so busy. See, it's sort of like with psychics on Halloween. Everybody wants you to do something or talk to dead
You're like
people.
Santa Claus on Christmas?
It's like that.
Yeah. It's like your day.
It's sort of like that. I don't know why.
Jack, today is his day.
I know. Gary's very
It's Gary
busy.
Spivey Day.
And I don't even have to wear a costume, which is really great. It's clever.
I know, exactly. It's Gary Spivey Day.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we love Gary Spivey, and I'm out of breath. And you can contact him at GarySpivey.com.
Yep.
Or 1-800-827-GARY. That's Gary. 1-800-827-GARY. GarySpivey.com. Shall we take some calls?
Yes.
Yeah.
All righty.
More
Let's
good
see.
ones. Some good Halloween calls.
All right. I'm going to just press the random button, see what we get. Here's Blanca. Hi, Blanca.
Good morning, guys. You guys are my morning coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Blanca. I think we've talked to you before.
Yes, you have.
She's the spunky Blanca.
Very
Yes,
nice.
I am.
Okay. Oh, okay. Go ahead. What's your question?
I see her naked. What does that mean?
Are you naked?
I'm not naked.
Do you like to be naked?
I sure do, though.
Whoa, Gary Spivey, right on,
Do this.
right on point, right there with the I like to be naked Blanca.
All right.
That was awesome.
That was so funny, though, because that's like, my husband's always yelling at me because I walk around, like, naked around the house.
Gary, that was a good one. You saw her
Oh.
naked.
Yeah.
He sees you out of bounds, too.
What was that? Do you see me losing weight?
Oh.
Oh no, that's never gonna happen. Anyway, Blanca, go ahead. What was your question?
Oh, thanks for the encouragement, Jane.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
having a kid, too. You know that, and it's very hard to lose a baby.
Did you know I was pregnant, Gary?
No.
Oh, well, you're a psychic. You're supposed to lie and say yes.
Gary, guess
yes.
when the due date is?
When?
666.
Oh.
That wasn't a good from Psychic Gary Spivey.
Hey, that witch told us that it's a blessed baby.
Yeah.
That it's lucky. It means lucky or something.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he got some poor bastard trapped. Finally.
I see a
She
pretty
held him
baby, too.
A pretty baby?
Well,
Baby.
With us, because we're hoping for 7 fingers and 10 toes.
No, it's all they got all the fingers, all the toes.
Oh, well, we went 7 to make it special.
He's got big old Dumbo ears, I think, after the daddy somehow. I don't know what that means.
That is so funny because I used to call him Dumbo.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, huh? Yeah, huh? I swear to God. I swear
You
on the-
said he, too. I
What?
said it's a boy. He said he's got big old Dumbo ears like daddy.
In grade school, they used to call him Dumbo, my boyfriend.
Yeah.
But his head grew into his ears.
Oh,
so will your child. It'll the same
I
thing.
don't want him to be called Dumbo in grade school.
Well, you can actually get their ears pinned back. You can get a little surgery.
No.
He even had a Dumbo lunchbox.
He did?
Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
I know. Oh, I don't think
No
he's
wonder he
here.
went up a mountain and just dissed civilization.
He's a snowboarder.
I remember him.
Yeah. I trapped him. Anyway,
Wow.
I told him I was on the pill. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Annie.
That's pretty funny.
Babe, he said our baby's going to have big ears.
Yeah, you might.
I know, but what did they call you in
I'm
grade...
Turkish, too. He might have a big nose, too.
Oh, God, that will be a pretty baby. Hey, what'd they call you in grade school?
Dumbo.
And what was your lunchbox?
I got a Dumbo earbox or Dumbo lunchbox when I was like in 5th grade.
You are
Everybody
dead
thought it
on,
was
and I
funny
never
except me.
believe in Gary Spivey, except for he just said our baby's going to have big ears.
Like his dad.
Like his dad.
Yeah, but that's all right. He'll have other big parts, so he'll still be a man.
All right, bye, honey.
Bye.
That was a good one, Gary. Now I believe.
Oh, wow.
No, Gary hit some good ones.
When you
always.
get the big ear thing down, Jack, did you see the big ear thing?
He nailed the big
He
ears.
na-
And
yeah.
he didn't know.
No, he didn't know. He hasn't seen a picture of him or anything. Here's Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hello?
Oh, Anna, I got to go talk to Blanca. Blanca, are you
That's
there?
right.
I sure am.
All right, sorry.
Blanca the
I'm
nudist.
sorry. I was all self-absorbed because there was a big ear thing. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Well, my question is, okay, I have a little niece who's going to be 3, who was born right after one of my cousins passed away. And every time she sees pictures of her, she argues that that's her. And
Right.
it's just scary because, like, even if you look at her when she's asleep, like, it just looks like her.
Right. Well, it is her.
Oh, do not lie.
Yeah, and see, sometimes people do incarnate back in. Now, it's pretty rare I see that. Most of the time, I would tell you that's not the case. But in this case, it is her. And see, when I say that, notice how warm you feel all over? You feel that warm?
do.
That means I'm speaking the truth. You feel that, yeah.
What was that about?
No, when I...
What?
No, they get warm when I say something truthful. like,
okay.
To the core.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So then,
Play
all
along.
right. The reason why she passed away was, she had the brain damage and everything. And she did defy the doctor several times. She wasn't supposed to live past 6 months, and she lived to be almost 5, I think.
Beer.
And, I mean, was it just, her wanting to live, and that's why she came back?
Many
or...
times they'll reincarnate back into the same family because they do love the family or love someone in the family.
Do you have a hamster?
No. You know what's the funny thing? Most of, right before she passed away, the night before, we had goldfish, and the goldfish passed. And
You know what that means?
That she was a goldfish?
No, you know what it means?
What?
What?
Nothing.
Halloweeny!
Yay.
Jack,
Halloweeny.
you're crazy.
I was rocking.
Halloween.
Halloween.
All right, so Gary Spivey's in that hizzy, and I have to tell you, I'm never a believer in this. Whoa, Jack. That kind of makes my heart panic.
Wow, Alex did something weird.
What? Alex does stuff all the time.
He brought in some beef.
I asked for one of they had like prepackaged food things in there, and they had this little meal of ribs, so I asked Alex to give me one. He brought back the biggest rib I didn't see in the room.
It's the only rib they have, Jack.
It's like a Flintstone
Are they
rib.
raiding? I
Hey,
haven't been in there
Gary,
yet.
will you do a reading? This is Alex. We
Yes.
call him
Oh,
Street
yeah,
Meat.
there's a good idea.
Yes.
And tonight he's going to West Hollywood, and he's dressing as Axl Rosenberg.
Yep.
Okay.
And just he wants to be Axl Rose, but we're like, you're Axl Rosenberg, dude.
Right.
Anyway, so the thing is, can you read him and see if he has any gay tendencies?
Yes.
And what's the answer?
Not now.
Not now, maybe
No,
later
maybe
tonight.
later.
Well, I think that, if he gets really, really drunk,
Yeah.
that he's a great guy, and he really is kind of a guy that loves everybody.
Yes, he does.
He is a
that's-
friendly guy.
He's very
Yes.
friendly.
And so I just see him loving a lot of people.
Oh,
well, that's nice.
See?
And
That's nice.
you're gonna love a lot of people.
Man whore.
our little Alex went to school to get into radio and to get into entertainment. Do you see him doing that, or is he going to get into the bread field like his parents?
The bread field.
Yeah, the
Remember
bakery.
Oh
they
yeah,
wasn't-
your mom's a baker.
No,
Baker.
he's going to do some really cool things. I see him reading the news on Comedy Central.
Very nice.
That is random.
That is random.
All right, so Alex, will you make a tape and we'll send it off to Comedy Central
Yeah,
of you reading in the news? We
Reading
might as well try.
I see that happening.
Okay, well, no, we're gonna see if it comes true. So tomorrow and can we play the audio and stuff?
Of course, yeah.
All right.
You read
And
it.
I see him walking up and down the street in a thong.
Oh,
That
wow.
could be part of the show.
You know what we should
coming up
really
in the
do
near
is knock
future.
out that KNX.
That guy and have Alex do.
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay, tomorrow
What's
we'll
our?
have-
No, that's not
Or
our.
KFI.
KFI, but tomorrow we'll have
that's
Alex.
3 letters.
I can dump it and we'll have Alex read the 1 minute news segment.
All right,
so
so
if he records
tomorrow
it,
you'll start doing news.
Start doing news.
Okay.
Start doing
All right.
news tomorrow. KFI.
right,
Replacement.
you just find find 3 or 4 good news stories and read them. You have 1 minute.
But they have
do
to be
it.
pertinent, like
Right.
you know the fact that we just
Timely.
now the president just nominated
Announced.
a new
Right.
Yeah, this morning.
the Supreme Court guy, that Lido guy, the guy that dances
Yeah.
and did the
Yeah,
O.J.
he's-
Simpson
He's giving it a shot again. He messed up once, right?
twice.
Yeah.
Twice?
Twice.
Yeah.
This third time's a charm.
He's so smart.
All right, so
Psychic.
tomorrow's news day, and we got to come up with a handle. Like you got to be something newsy. You know, like how
Right.
they have Johnny Mountain
Right.
and stuff like that. Dallas Raines. We
Right.
need like Ned News.
I see him doing a funny tag on the end, like, well, already then. Or something. Right? You know, something's funny because he looks very serious. And
All
he's
right,
just
so will you
fun.
and add alrighty then? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Alrighty
Ladies
then.
and gentlemen, tomorrow a new feature. Thank you to Gary Spivey. By the way, you can reach Gary Spivey at GarySpivey.com or 1-800-827-GARY. That's 1-800-827-4279. He's very popular today. Everybody wants to talk to him. Let me push the random button. Here is Karen. Hi, Karen.
Actually, it's Karen with a T.
Yeah.
Oh, Taryn. I like that name. All right, go ahead.
Hi. My mom just passed away on the 19th of this month,
Okay.
and I really want to know if she's all right.
Yeah, she is doing really, really good. She points to one side of her head and says she feels good. And she says she loves you a whole lot. She rides with you in the car. You felt her in the car?
No.
Oh, yeah,
I've been actually worried because I don't feel her.
Oh, well, she actually rides with you in the car. Now, you feel
She's in the back seat. That's
you-
why you don't feel her.
Right.
You feel
bad driver.
You feel one of your hands warm?
No, actually, I'm always telling her, please
You're-
hold my hand.
You're blocking.
Okay, but you tell her to hold your hand.
Which was
Yeah.
a good one, Gary, because you said feel one of your hands warm, and
Yeah,
she said
she's-
no, but I tell her hold my
Well,
hand all
she's
the time.
holding your hand. Are
You
you on?
won't-
Are you on
she won't-
Prozac?
She won't feel it.
I don't feel it. That's
Are
why.
you on an antidepressant?
No.
Okay, because if you are, you wouldn't feel a thing. Now just relax. Let me get rid of. You got some darkness because you can't feel. There we go. Now then, you feel your hand warm?
Yeah.
Okay, I got rid of a demon in your head. You overthink everything and drive everybody nuts, right?
Yeah.
Wow, Karen. Gary Spivey knows you. That you overthink everything and drive everybody nuts.
She had obsessive compulsive demons.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, isn't that crazy that he knows that? Like my boyfriend was Dumbo.
Right.
It was a few years ago I called you guys and you got rid of some demons around my husband, and actually he has improved immensely.
Did he have sexual demons?
Yeah.
He had sexual
And you
demons.
remember that from 5 years ago?
No, I just looking at. He's got them again.
Oh,
Get rid of him,
nice,
Gary.
Gary.
Zap him.
There.
Line his crotch up.
There we go. Do you
Remember?
feel,
Oh, that's right. You
Just
get
giving
people-
crotch warmers
crotch
to her.
warmings. That's right.
do you feel warm in your groin?
Oh, no.
You know?
No? Do you have that not so fresh feeling?
Do you want
Because
to?
I can give you that one.
And I have one more question, okay?
Okay.
I need to know, does she know that my dad loved her and did his best to take care of her?
No.
Well, that's really true. She says that he was kind of an idiot, but she actually loves him.
Oh.
But he was sometimes really aloof to everything.
Yeah, well, she's said that for years.
Okay, well, she still
boy.
does. She's still saying it.
All right, Taryn? Yeah.
She's still
But
holding
you
your
know
hand.
what? Wait a minute.
What?
Now that she's gone, does she know all my secrets? All the
You mean,
things
does she
I lied
watch
to
you
her
when
about?
you have sex?
Well, I've thought about that too.
Yeah,
Let
she
me
does.
ask her.
Yeah, your mom likes those nipple clamps.
Oh.
She is actually laughing.
Oh.
Your mom was a hottie when she was young.
Your mom was hot, but is she chubby? Because I see her belly laughing.
No.
Oh, well, see, that's why I'm not the sidekick.
No, she don't know all your secrets because she says she loves you like you are. She just loves you, she says.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She's
all
in
right.
heaven.
Woo!
Thank
I got
you.
stuff. The skeleton's still safe in
Man,
the closet.
yeah, thank God.
God.
Here's Stacy. Hi, Stacy. You want to talk to your Aunt Frida?
Sure.
Karen
okay.
does some gross stuff. You know that.
Oh,
She
my
was so
God.
worried.
Well, you know what, Jack? She wipes back to front. That's the secret. That's her big secret. Never want to tell anybody. Back to front girl is what they call her.
I don't know.
Stacy?
Yeah.
Hi.
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 Hi. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
All right. So Aunt Frida, what up with her?
Was she a partier?
No, she wasn't a partier. She was
Exactly. That was good. That was exactly
No,
you
I've
knew
got
that.
some dead person around you that's sort of like funny, and they're just going woohoo, and they're just waving and
Do you
yelling.
know a dead funny person that goes woohoo?
That's probably Aunt Frida.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, make up your mind. Is Aunt
Yeah.
Frida
Is she a
crazy
party
or not?
Yeah.
She wasn't a partier.
She's kind of a kook, right?
But she would say woohoo, I think.
Yeah, she's funny.
I believe she would say woohoo, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what else do you need? We got you that much.
She says she hears you when you talk to her. I guess, do you talk to her sometimes?
I do.
Okay, well, she says
Oh.
she hears you when you do talk to her.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and she says she loves you a lot, and she says she can see you.
Wow.
Because she sees dead people.
And she does see your dirty little secrets, unlike the other lady.
Yeah. Hey, Stacy, what do you say to Aunt Frida?
I can tell you, it's between her and me.
Okay.
Ask her, Gary. What does she tell Aunt Frida?
What does she say to Aunt Frida, Gary?
She's always trying to bribe Aunt Frida into doing things for her with the angels, like hook me up here, make this work out.
Oh.
Right?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a yes.
Yes, you're doing deals with the devil.
Aunt Frida's laughing.
Oh, man.
She's got new shoes. She likes her shoes. She's dancing with her. She's got like a lot of crazy color shoes.
A lot of crazy what?
Color shoes.
And a bunion to boot. Did Aunt Frida have a big old bunion?
No.
Of course she did. You liar. Here is Jennifer.
She said she did, actually.
Hey, big old bunion. She had it sawed off. Here is Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Hi. Go ahead. What was your question?
Hi, Gary.
Hi.
I have a 2.5-year-old son, and he lost both his great grandparents this year. His grandma in March and his great grandpa in June.
Mm-hmm.
And he says he sees his great grandpa's ghost in his room, and I just wondered if that's true.
Yeah, he does.
Or he does.
Yes, and he also sees some little spirits that hang out with him. I don't know if he's talked about them. He may say they're imaginary playmates or something, but I see little small angels around him.
Oh, are they good
Dead
angels?
midget friends.
No, they're bad angels. Every 2-year-old should have a bunch of bad angels swarming them.
Yeah.
No demons. He's just got a lot of light around him. He's a great kid.
So do I need to worry about the grandpa's ghost?
No.
I would do an exorcism on that 2-year-old.
No, he's not earthbound or anything. He's in heaven. He just comes to visit.
And what about his great grandma? Does she come and visit too, or just the
No,
grandpa?
she seems to be in heaven just hanging.
She's busy.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's like totally playing it out there.
Anything else to do?
Hey, when do they block this
socializer.
crap out? Because I got a 2-year-old that talks to dead people all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
It's like, when do they
kids,
stop being all
No,
goofy?
most of the kids, a lot of the kids that are born in now can do everything I can do. They can see
When
dead
does it
people.
stop?
No, they can't.
Because they grow up and they're cold and calloused like us.
I'm sorry, I'll just be doing musicals over here. All right, more with Gary Spivey when we come back. Of kid's costume, that angel came in 12th, but witch came in second.
It's Halloween. It's
I
good.
know, but I mean, it just seems like more kids would want to be an angel. And in adult world, a witch was number one for what people like to be dressed up as adults, is a witch. What do you think that means, Gary?
I don't know.
You know what? That was really
Very
honest,
nice. Yeah.
and that's all that matters is that Gary's honest. All right, so Gary Spivey's with us. He's psychic to the stars. That you, where were we gonna see you next on television? You're always on television. You're always doing psychic this, psychic that, psychic
National
everything.
Enquirer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
National
I think
Enquirer.
I've got something on A&E coming out.
Okay, all right. So you all know him, and you've all
What's great
seen
about
him.
Gary, he doesn't know.
I know he doesn't
If you don't
care.
ask Dean, his assistant, he has no clue.
Well, that's what I love about him because he's not starstruck about what he does. You know, he's not like
I
think there's something on television on some channel. Yeah. Like he doesn't ever know. Like you have to watch it.
Yeah.
It's like whatever. GarySpivey.com, and you can call him at 1-800-827-4279. That's 1-800-827-4279. A perfect day for a reading if y'all want to call him today. Tomorrow. Can you make something that happen where that doesn't happen again?
I have a question for Gary.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the baby we were talking about.
Right.
I have the 2-year-old sees deceased relatives
Right.
often, and we'll point them out and say, "Oh, sit down," and it's
Right.
kind of weird. She's two. But her newest thing lately, she walks up to me and says, "Daddy crashed big bike," and I just got a motorcycle. Out of the blue, and no one's been saying this to her, and she
Right.
says it to me all the time. Daddy crashed big bike. Daddy crashed big bike. And I'm
Well, it's
like,
because
no.
here's what she's getting a vision of.
Huh.
I see you running into a back of a car. And so, and you're going to land. You don't get killed. It's kind of funny.
Oh, that's good. You don't get
just,
killed.
No, but you just land up on the back of the car.
Oh,
That's going to do a lot of damage to the car.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen to deer before.
It's like that.
That's not a good sign.
Well, you'll be fine, and then you'll fake it like the snowboarder and act like you're all bent, hurt.
Within 2 weeks, it feels like.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so you can just
In 2 weeks, he's going to crash?
Within 2 weeks.
Oh, within 2 weeks.
Should I just park it for 2 weeks and then I'll be good?
No, because it's going to happen no matter what. Oh, he will?
Yeah, you can avoid it.
Oh, so park it for 2 weeks.
Then maybe that baby will shut up because she says it to me all the
No,
time.
she's trying to warn you. I would warn my parents when they would be in wrecks or accidents, and they would get mad at me.
They ever beat you? Because I'm about to
Sometimes.
whoop her.
Yeah.
Well, she's warning you, Stench. You're supposed to
No,
listen.
it's honestly starting to creep me out because of just seeing her and how she's been.
Daddy
and now-
crashed big bike.
Yeah, and for no reason.
And she's calling you fat, I think, in there.
No, she calls the bike big.
Oh, right.
Her
sorry,
bike's a little
whoops.
bike, and I have a big bike.
I perceived it differently.
Yeah.
Here's Veronica. Hi, Veronica.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Okay?
Huh?
Fine. How are you?
We are lovely. Go ahead. Gary Spivey is here with you as well.
What's your question?
Well, actually, the reason that I was calling is because my mother's in the hospital since July.
Yes.
And I just wanted to know if he could tell me anything, if she's okay.
Is she in a
I don't
coma?
really. She's in a coma. She had a stroke. And we just don't know if she can hear us, see us, if she's in pain. And, it's really frustrating.
Well, she can hear you, and she can feel on one side of her body.
Her right side?
Yeah, the side that wasn't one side damaged.
Yes.
Right. And so, but she can feel things like physical sensations, and she can hear everything you say.
She can hear us?
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, she just
Hey,
can't. It's like
Veronica,
being-
on a different note, not so psychic, I just have to tell you this. We read an article about, and this is totally a side note. What was it, 2 weeks ago? There
Yeah,
was
it
in
was
the
a couple weeks
AP. There was a guy that woke up from a coma. How long?
2 years.
He'd been in a coma 2 years, and he says he can remember every word everybody was saying, and that he was so upset because he was screaming in his coma going, please don't let me die and don't talk about my death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
we try to avoid anything,
I
at
wish I
least,
could get you that
when we're there.
article. I wish I could get you that article because it talks about how he's like he could hear every word and he didn't want them to be crying and sad and he wanted to go, I wish they would say positive stuff, not like, oh my God, how do you think they want to be buried?
It was in Italy.
It was in Italy?
Yeah.
And maybe you
She'll-
can find it on the internet.
Yeah, she's going to wake up in 2 weeks.
I'm sorry?
She'll wake up within 2 weeks.
She will?
Yes.
Yeah, because they need that bed for Stench.
That's true.
Daddy fallen big biker.
Yes,
remember?
Man.
Yeah, but I see a lot of angels around her, and
A lot of what?
angels around her, and a lot of people have been praying about her and praying for her. But I see her just waking up within 2 weeks. That's what I see.
Oh, that's so great to hear.
Yeah, and she'll be able to squeeze your hand with one hand, but she'll be able to make a noise, but not really talk in a legible way yet.
Mhm.
Okay.
But she's not in pain?
Can you do an
No.
impression of what she'll sound like?
No.
I just wanted to know what we should be listening for.
Well, it's kind of like she'll gurgle a little bit.
Okay.
But she won't be able to really speak her words yet.
Hey, Veronica?
Yes?
So positive thoughts around her, like, when you guys are all talking like, oh, isn't it great? Mom's getting better.
Okay.
I think isn't that what the guy in Italy said, that he wished they were talking positive things?
Yeah, because they were saying bad things about him.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get
no,
it. I
she
get his
can hear.
car.
Yeah, and like, oh my God, she looks so beautiful. And I mean, she might know if you come in like all,
don't
attack
go over
mode.
the top.
Yeah. She might be onto you guys if you come in with attack mode, like, she's so beautiful and my
Right.
God, everything is different. Just do
She makes coma look good.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, and let us know how it goes, okay?
Thank you.
All right, good luck to you, Veronica. We're thinking of you. Even though we're a wacky show, we still care.
Yeah.
Yes, I know you
Okay,
do.
all right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See, that was my sense.
That was nice.
Did you
I like
see-
that.
Did you
That
see
was
that was
good.
yeah,
That was
that's
good.
what it was. What are you guys doing?
I'm communicating with someone over your shoulder in the hallway.
Why?
I don't know.
Come in here. What do you want? You
He wants
homo?
the EIP phrase of the day, but all I need is the sheet and I can do it.
Oh, hi. You can
Yeah.
come in. Do you want a reading?
Oh, yeah, read Alf.
Read Alf.
Oh, this is Alf.
This is
He's
Alf.
freaky deaky.
Yeah. Do you see anything about Alf? He's married. He has a baby.
Oh, I actually, he's working on something with career and money, and it's going to be very positive.
So don't get too attached to Alf.
So you're leaving, Alf? Nice working with you.
Wow, that's what you see. You see Alf leaving, do you?
Yeah, he's applied at 2 or 3 places.
Wow, is that right, Alf?
And I think one of them, no, he'll be, it
Oh,
looks like he's
Alf.
going to do well with his job.
Yeah. Okay, well, Alf, that was your reading. Yeah, there you go.
Gary just screwed Alf.
Here is Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi. Go ahead.
Morning. How are you guys?
We are good.
Good. Congratulations, Jamie, by the way.
Thank you.
Actually, it was probably 20 plus years ago. My grandmother died very suddenly of an aneurysm. She'd had what I thought was a stroke because she had relaxed a portion of her face. And then we called the ambulance. They took her away. Next time I saw her, she was on life support. And I never got to say anything to her. And I've always been devastated by the loss.
Well, I can see her now, and she can hear you talking. She's actually walking along. She has a big garden in her heaven.
She must be 120 now.
No, she's not old. She's like
Heaven.
young.
Oh.
Yeah, you get young when you go to heaven.
Oh, well, hell,
But-
then get me there.
She's like.
Beats
but
Botox.
Did she like gardens?
She did, actually. She liked being outside. She had doves in her backyard that she's always feeding.
Did she like to fart?
She laughed.
Not
She's got a
something
good
we
sense
ever
of humor.
discussed.
She's laughing.
Oh, I saw farting and gardening.
No, she says she's
That's
laughing.
why I go out in the garden. Let them rip.
She says you don't do that in heaven.
Oh, there's no farting in heaven?
I guess not. That's
I'm
what she
not
said.
going.
I wonder if they have a sign.
She's laughing.
A big X with a butt, and like a
Right.
poof of,
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, sorry, back to you, Michelle.
She's asking Michelle. She says, "Who's your friend?"
And I have one more question, if I can.
Yes.
A year ago, actually in November, my mom was diagnosed with pulmonary fibrosis, and all things that I've read on it, all things that doctors have told us is that it's terminal, but there's no sense of knowing how rapidly the disease will advance.
It won't advance rapidly enough to kill her before she dies of old age. I don't see it really advancing very fast.
Okay.
And
Glory
that's
to
also-
God right there, Michelle.
Yeah.
Glory to God.
She's got one lung is a little problem, but the other looks fine.
One lung is totally hot. That is one hot lung you got there.
And she's got, you know what she's got? I think they misdiagnosed a couple of things with her. She has asbestos in one of her lungs.
It's asbestos?
Asbestos. Yep.
They told us that it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, go to somebody else. Look again.
What the hell? What's with I got asbestos in my lung.
How'd you get asbestos
Where'd
in her
you
lung?
get that?
I can see
No,
it
you know what? She worked in an industrial location for a number of years, 17, 18
No, but I mean, who
years.
guesses asbestos?
Good one.
Yeah, I can see it because it's different. But
I'm
sometimes
going to
they'll-
say she has fungus.
No,
she has foot
asbestos.
fungus in her lung.
Okay.
She needs some Lamisil.
There's little blood
Oh,
clots.
God,
I see little blood clots in there around where the asbestos is.
Oh, okay.
That's how you can tell.
The asbestos blood clots?
You can tell. Yeah, you can see it.
All right, so take her to somebody else and see if she has asbestos.
And she will be old enough to die of old age as
Yeah.
opposed to this illness?
Yeah, she's fine. Her feet hurt. Outside of that, she's all right.
She did a lot of walking this weekend.
Oh, that'll happen. Tell her to sit down.
Okay. Well, I thank you so much. You guys have a great
Good luck.
Halloween.
All right, you too. Bye, Michelle. Wow, Gary.
What a team. You guys both problem solved there. He came up with the asbestos. You got the sit down part. It really.
And farting grandma.
I'm glad we helped.
Email J.
It's Ask the Psychic Gary Spivey on Halloween.
Halloween.
How much bigger are my tits going to get?
I see them getting really just huge. Huger.
They can't
Cool.
get
They're
any
pretty
big.
monstrous
Look at it.
right now.
These are monsters,
Yeah,
Jack.
those
You know
things
what's
are
so
out of
weird?
control.
The only place Jamie has any showing at all of her pregnancy yet is her boobs have doubled.
They have. They've doubled.
They're huge.
I know. I can't do anything about them. They're out of control. It's like I'm pregnant in both boobies. I don't know what
You're
to do.
having twins.
I feel like I'm in 6th grade. I'm so paranoid about them. I keep covering them up because, like, in 4th or 5th grade, when you start getting little, tulips, you're like, oh, that's what I feel like. So they're going to get bigger than this?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Fun.
I got to strap them down. They're uncomfortable. They look weird. I don't like boobs after all. Well, the good news is I know I don't want implants.
Yeah, there you go. You learned.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to touch. All right, anyway, we're talking to the Psychic Gary Spivey on Halloween, 1-800-827-4279. That is the number for your own personal reading, 1-800-827-GARY. Or you can go to GarySpivey.com. That's GarySpivey.com. We'll have a link on our website as well if you don't know how to spell Gary or Spivey. You can log on to star987.com. We'll put a link on there, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. We always, we keep Gary's info up on our Friends of the Show year
Okay.
round.
All right.
On there.
Coolness.
Thank
Here is Denise. Hi, Denise.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry.
And that's all right. Go ahead.
Gary, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do I have demons around me?
Yeah, you do actually. You have quite a few demons around. You actually have people around you that project evil to you.
I
have a feeling.
Yeah, and so this is. It looks like it maybe was a couple or 3 years ago. It's a female, but I just see somebody really hating you, and so that's a kind of a type
Gary
of
got
demon.
the demon finger going.
Yeah, you see my hand?
Oh, yeah, what the hell are you doing
no,
there,
I'm pulling
demon
the
finger?
No, I'm pulling the demons off of her.
He's throwing demons
There,
away.
see how you feel warm in your
Looks
chest
like you're
now?
throwing crypt signs.
Yeah.
You feel real warm in your chest?
Going now, watch out.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're
down-
fanning.
See? And down your head.
Does that
see?
hurt your arm?
You sweating?
Well, I'm just kind of nervous anyway.
Yeah, Gary's about to break a sweat. He's throwing
You
so many
pitting
demons
out?
out.
Yeah, no, I got rid of what
What's
was
wrong
there.
with her demons? She has people that bring them.
Well, yeah, she somehow got into.
Why don't you kill off those people?
Well, you can't kill the person, but you can get rid of the projections. But
Yeah,
it's
can't
like
you
some-
knock somebody out, Gary?
Why do you feel like
I
you have
can.
demons? What's
Take
going
out
on
a bad
with you?
guy?
I just feel like I'm kind of unlucky, so I always kind of figured maybe I have demons because I always listen to your show and I've heard them in the past, so that's why.
Yeah, feel how your feet are warm now, tingly?
Yes, they are.
Okay. See, now I got light going all the way through your body, and if you look at your eyes, you'll see your eyes are very bright. I got your light back in your head again, but you didn't have any light in your head. That's the reason people get depressed.
Now, can they come back?
Yeah, you need to meditate every day.
Sure.
If you go to GarySpivey.com, I have a meditation CD on there, and you can learn how to meditate.
Okay. And then I have another question. Is my doctor treating my thyroid correctly, or should I see somebody else?
You should stop eating as much.
You have a galloping thyroid. Your thyroid is on and off
Jack
every.
is a galloper.
every other month. See, I can look at your thyroid and actually do a time study in my head because I can run it ahead.
Whoa,
and back.
that's great news.
Isn't that cool?
Gary, yes.
Yeah, but you have a problem with one ovary. You had 2 cysts on one ovary. Do you know that?
You know, my doctor had in the past had felt something, but nothing ever came of it.
Yeah, but it was painful on one side for a while.
Not too much.
Do
just
people
a
call
little.
you sister?
But
'Cause
you,
that's
you
a
have a
sign.
problem with one ovary, and this is like every other month with your cycles making your thyroid go crazy, and you get real like moody and kind of like.
Remember in high school you used to go
angry.
sis boom ba? That was a sign.
Yeah.
So I.
Yeah,
okay,
I think it's your ovary instead of your thyroid.
Everybody does, Jack. All right, so you have a lot of problems. Sounds like you have a galloping thyroid, a couple of cysts on your ovary. Yeah.
He turned on your heart light, so you're gonna be better.
And your feet are itchy.
Right,
or
and your
hot or
friends
something.
keep giving you
Right.
demons.
Yeah, so I don't.
You're like a demon dumping ground for your friends.
Do you feel your ovary? Can you feel your ovary warm now?
Yeah, I do. Well, my stomach feels warm.
Okay, because I just got rid of a dark energy that was wrapped around it. Wow. And sometimes you get
Where's
rid of
all
the.
this darkness coming from?
Maybe that was an ingrown hair.
Somebody
No.
doesn't like you.
It was bigger than that.
Ingrown hairs on your ovary.
You could, Jack. It could grow inside from your
See, now it's
pubic
getting hot.
region and like
Long ingrown
wrap
hair.
around it and
Right.
strangle it. I've seen it on TV.
Wow.
Hey, Denise.
Yeah.
Is she okay now?
Yeah, she's doing good.
All right. Okay.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, well, Jamie, I have one question for you.
Oh God.
Now your ovary's just
It's
trotting.
okay. The last time I heard your show, because I'm usually never always listening to it every day, but did you get back with the-
Always,
the-
never listening
Usually
every day.
always, never listening every
What
day.
is that part that you said at the beginning?
I don't listen to your show every single day.
You
Sorry.
bitch.
Did you?
We're gonna give you back your demons.
Yeah, I got some demons for you, sister. Suck 'em on these.
Did you get back with Border Boy?
Yes, I did.
Uh,
What?
I was a groan.
nothing. It's all right.
He's the father of my child.
I know, but
I know, but
Right.
what?
I think
you
he's
should think
nice.
of yourself and your
This is
happiness.
why people give you demons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you're a busybody.
Right, because you wish bad on others like you just did on me.
I don't wish bad on you. I did not wish bad on
I
you.
felt. Did you feel bad?
I'm gonna give you demon.
My feet got hot and it felt like you were wishing bad on me.
My ovary is tingling.
Yeah.
Do you feel cold in your ovaries? I just gave you back a demon.
My prostate's on fire. Here's Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, congratulations, Jamie.
Oh, gee, thanks. All right, so what's your question there, Bonnie?
Okay, I wanted to know if I have ghosts in my apartment.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
But it's a ghost of a dog or a cat.
Okay.
Okay. And so, but you do have a demon. This demon will hang out in a hallway or in a doorway usually,
Yes.
and it's cloaked. You've seen it, right?
No, I haven't. My husband has.
Yeah. And so I just see this cloaked
Your husband
demon.
a drinker?
No, they really are there.
No comment.
It looks like the Grim Reaper is what this
Yeah.
particular demon looks like.
I want to see that in my house.
Yeah, and
That's
so
what he says.
that's what it looks like. I can get rid of it for you.
Please,
Okay.
can you Can you get it out of my husband?
There we go.
And what about that ghost dog?
He likes
Get rid of that?
pornography an awful lot.
Yeah.
That's not a demon. That's just good, clean fun, Gary.
Oh.
Will you get rid of the alcohol problem her husband has as well?
He likes to get drunk.
Yeah, porn and booze. This guy's a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you give me the porno demons, Gary?
Yes.
Wait, so let me get this straight. Your husband gets wasted. He looks at porn, and then he sees the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if this
And
is
he
like...
tells you he sees the Grim Reaper.
And Jamie.
Yes.
He gets it every day for probably 2-3 times a day.
You give it up. You're a good wife.
How do you have that kind of time?
Yeah.
There's like dishes and stuff to do.
I don't
They
know.
collect food stamps.
And I have 6 kids, so yeah.
Wow, maybe you should slow down.
And you live in an apartment?
Yeah.
With 6 children?
And the
Yeah.
Grim Reaper
Maybe
and a
you
ghost
should
dog.
stop
Grim Reaper.
drinking and looking at porn and get a job that gets you in a house.
You have 2 gifted children, and that's the reason there's so many demons hanging around. Sometimes demons will hang around really bright light children.
Really?
Yeah.
Which ones though? I mean, I have 6. I don't know which one would I know is.
Next-
So she can favor that one.
Next to the
Maria and Teresa are both gifted.
No.
No, they're not?
I don't have a Maria and Teresa.
Damn it.
Next to the youngest one?
I'm sorry?
Next to the youngest child. Is
so the
one of them.
second youngest? Is that what
The
you're trying to say?
Second young. Yeah. that's
Okay,
it.
because
Brittany and Ashley are both gifted.
she said when she was
Cheeto
about
and
maybe
Jermaine.
3.
It's Michael.
I have a Michael.
Hey!
There we go.
Michael's gifted.
And Steve is too.
No, I don't have a.
Damn it.
When she was about 3 years old, she
Tammy?
said she saw a little girl
Right.
playing peekaboo with her in our closet.
Is her name Brooke?
No,
What's her name?
Miranda.
I would have
We've
never gotten
got
that one.
Yeah. Oh, we got an M theme though.
What?
Michael and Miranda.
Oh, right.
Mary.
And Marissa.
No.
Milt.
And Melissa?
Stephanie, Emily.
And, and your most angry child is a gifted child as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you have
know
a
which
boy
one
that's
that is.
angry?
Do you have a boy that's angry that he's living in an apartment?
With a ghost dog and the Grim Reaper.
And a drunk dad?
The little one, maybe.
Who's looking at porn?
Yeah, a drunk dad that's looking at porn. You think he's a little angry?
The little one is angry.
And wishes his mom used birth control that gives it up 3 times a day?
No, that's been fixed.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
After 6 kids, I would hope
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
You have
How,
about 3
how many
kids to go.
bedrooms
How to
does
fix
that apartment have?
3.
3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Wow.
3 kids in each apartment. 3 kids in each room.
I have a 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, a 2-bedroom apartment. We don't have enough room.
Yeah, but
And
they
I have
used
1
to
kid.
get really crazy at times, and the fighting and the
Because they're
the
sleeping
TV.
on top of each other. They're in a tiny
the
little
TV.
room.
They all want to watch. Either one wants to watch Nickelodeon, the other ones want to watch MTV, and I have no time to watch anything. So,
Well, no, you're putting out 3 times a day.
But I mean, they're like little. They're caged. They're caged little monsters.
no, they're good. They're good. But the thing is that they
Not
have
that angry one.
that angry one. I know he's little. He's the 4-year-old.
He's very, very gifted, but he had a lot of demons around him. I got rid of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, he'll sleep better. Does
And
he
that
talk
middle
about
brother was
monsters?
touching him, but that's just that I.
Oh, don't say that.
Hey.
That really happened. Don't say that.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah. Somebody around our apartments was playing around with all the little kids, and 2 of my kids were victims.
Well, now that's not very fun.
I know.
Oh, good God.
No wonder your husband drinks.
This is a way different Melrose Place than
This
I've
is
ever
like-
seen.
This is like a tragic story on so many levels.
Yeah, we're just a dysfunctional Mexican family.
Oh, but you know what? There's a lot of love there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There is.
Wow.
There is.
Gary?
Yes?
Hi, Gary.
Can you get rid of any?
At least get rid of the
Here's
Grim
what-
Reaper and the Ghost Dog.
Please.
The other
Yeah.
stuff you can't
And
do.
the drunk guy.
You can't zap him away.
Not zap him away, zap the beers.
Just everything around him. Because
Yeah.
it seems like around the full moon, he really gets
Oh, he is a demon.
bad. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Can you fix him?
That's kind of the nature of that particular demon that looks like the Grim Reaper,
Mhm.
and he'll feel a lot better now.
I hope so.
And so, will you see how your heart's hot? You feel warm in there?
That's
Yeah.
not heartburn. That's a good thing.
Yeah. And he has he complains a lot around his stomach area, and he
From all the booze.
I don't.
And he has a gallbladder problem as well.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, check his gallbladder, okay?
Because that really, really bothers him a lot.
Yeah.
He says it's my fault because
His gallbladder's falling out.
No, he says that the pain he has is because I had an affair like 15 years ago, and I just told him.
She keeps piling it on.
When did you tell him?
Huh?
When did you tell him?
Maybe about a little over a year ago.
Why did you need to tell him this?
there's no need for that.
Because he always suspected, and he would always tell me, well, I'm going to go ask him, and I'm going to go find out. So finally I just told him, you know what? Yeah, it happened. And
He knows the guy?
Yeah.
How?
Was it family?
No, not family, but he was a brother of one of my neighbors. Where I lived.
Was he
for,
hot?
It was just.
That's
No, it was just something that I wanted to
do.
Yeah. Because he was.
Are all the babies your husband's?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on, Bonnie.
Wow.
That's a show for tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a show. You could do a month on her.
She's a
Yeah.
plateful.
All right. Let me. I know we have to go to break. Hey, Melanie.
Yeah.
Are you upset?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
My 3-year-old son was just diagnosed with a rare brain disorder.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
This one's all you.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Gary.
step out of this
We're gonna
one.
go eat.
We're stepping out of the light on this one.
Email.
It's Halloween.
Yes, it is.
And Gary Spivey is here with us. Yay! We love Gary Spivey. He's our favorite. A long time ago, I used to hate Gary Spivey. Not hate. I just was like, we gotta have Gary Spivey in. But now I just love Gary Spivey to death. And I just think that, he knows that I'm like a half believer, but he doesn't care.
No, Gary's great because he does great with the calls and the people who really want to talk to him, and he puts up with our crap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why we love Gary. So
I love
Gary
you guys.
Spivey,
Spivey's
.com, GarySpivey.com, or you can give him a call for your own personal reading at 1-800-827-GARY. That's 1-800-827-4279. And what I love about Gary the most is he said, wow, it's really positive in here now.
Yeah,
the
Gary
word
reads
now.
the room.
Vibe guy.
Yeah, he said, the vibe in here much different than, let's say, 6 months ago.
Well, three of us get along really well.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Can you
There's
feel
a lot
that?
of light. No, there's a lot of light. There's
Yeah.
a lot of light around you.
Yeah.
Because she's all knocked up with big hooters.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of times when you're pregnant, you have a lot of light.
Those are headlights.
That makes light go everywhere.
And they are big, aren't they big?
Yes, they are voluptuous
All right.
tatas.
She feels self-conscious about him. Let's not.
Yeah, let's not stare at him.
Wasn't there somebody crying on the phone?
Oh, right.
A lady with a sick
While
3-year-old.
we talk about Jamie's boobs.
That's right. I'm sorry.
way
Hey,
to
Melanie.
spin it, Jack.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so go ahead. We're going to stay out of this one because this is sad.
Okay.
Did you turn that music?
2 weeks ago, my husband was diagnosed with this. It's called Chiari malformation.
What is that?
It's where the cerebral tonsils of the brain come out of the skull and put pressure on the spinal column.
And why does that happen?
It's just you're born with it, I guess.
Oh, you're kidding. And what are the symptoms?
There's a lot. I guess numbness in the hands, neck pain, headaches. A lot of different people have different symptoms.
You don't have it, Jamie.
I never said anything. I'm just wondering what the symptoms were.
Okay.
But then my son has been complaining about neck pain, so we took him in for an MRI, and he has it, except his is worse, and he has what's called searing scissors, like cysts in the spinal cord. And so tomorrow he's going to see a neurosurgeon at UCLA, and I just wanted to know if he's going to be okay or if he's going to need surgery. They do a decompression surgery where they remove the back of the skull to take the pressure off. And I just wanted to know if he's going to need that, or if they say he does, if we should do it, because other than neck pain, he doesn't really have any other symptoms.
Well, here's what I see. I'll be quite honest with you. I'm seeing that they're going to want to do a couple of, not one surgery, but two. But it may not be the worst surgery.
Okay.
There's another option there, and that's what I see them doing. And but it looks like that you're in the best possible hands you could be in. And the only one thing that I'm able to do in the last while is and I'm just a facilitator, but not only with being psychic these days, you can actually also do healing with people. And it's just some people can pray real hard.
Yeah.
And I'll certainly do that. And I want to talk to you off the air.
Okay.
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 And so because I want to spend more time than what we have on the air to work with you.
Okay.
And so, but I'm seeing a lot of light. See how hot you got right then?
Yeah.
Okay. And those are just your angels, and I ask them to move in really, really close, and ask them to move in really close with your son. Okay?
Okay.
If we could get
All right,
her
hold
number
on,
off the
Melanie,
air.
okay?
Okay.
All right, it'll be okay. He's not in pain, right?
No,
Just his neck hurts a little bit, but he's a good kid and everything's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to remember that part.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Here's Rex Ann. Hi, Rex Ann.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, we're good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
My question is, I lost my mom 4 years ago, and her and my daughter were very close. And right after she died, my daughter would talk to her, and she would say that my mom would talk to her all the time. And in the last year, she said my mom has stopped talking to her, and it's really bothering her.
It doesn't have to do with the mom not talking. I see your mom; she's laughing. She was a very fun woman.
Yeah.
Music, Jack.
And so,
No, I like it.
And so I see her like laughing, and she says, "Tell them I love them," and I keep talking. They just can't hear me. How old is your daughter now?
12.
Okay. See, many times as even going into puberty and around this age, sometimes you'll lose your psychic ability as that you had when you were a kid.
Right.
And so that's just what's going on with her. Has nothing to do with the grandmother not being around her. She
Okay.
says she's around you all the time. She's really, really quite happy, and she's putting on lipstick, whatever that means.
Okay.
Makes sense?
She loved that lipstick, didn't she, that
Yeah.
grandma? Woo!
Grandma go tramp around.
Yeah, she had that bright pink stuff.
Well, she always figured if you put lipstick and sunglasses on, that's all the makeup you needed.
Oh, but it was always creepy when you kissed her and her mustache would hit you.
Oh.
She said she didn't have a mustache.
Oh, sorry. Whatever, bitchy
Yeah.
grandma. God. Even in the afterlife, some of them
Yeah,
are
I know.
bitchy. All right, let's see here. Off balance. Oh, here's a dizzy girl. I like dizzy
All
girl.
right.
Here's Cheryl. She's dizzy. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We are lovely. Happy Halloween. Go ahead. What's your
You
question?
too. Congratulations, Jamie.
Thank you.
Hi, Jack and Stench.
Hi.
I just had a question for Gary. I'm having a problem with being really dizzy and off balance.
Right?
And they tell me that I have some fluid in behind my ears or something, but this has happened before.
Right.
Can you see, is that what is going on in my head?
Yeah, it's partially that. You have a lot of dark energy around your head. It looks like you're wrapped up in a black towel.
What is that?
With just a dark energy that's around your head, and I just got rid of it. See how you got lighter all of a sudden?
You have a
Yeah,
demon
I did
turban
feel
on.
lighter all of a sudden. That was weird.
Yeah, see? Okay, now you've got healing
Is
energy.
it Egyptian cotton? Because I like that.
No, it's kind of just ugly
Okay.
black.
All right.
It looks like
It's
a
like
rag.
Martha Stewart collection.
500 thread count.
Where are you working there, sister?
I work at Toyota dealer in Valencia.
Oh, I like Valencia, home of Six Flags. Yeah, Magic Mountain.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was there when we were at Shooters.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Toyota dealer, everything's good except for that black towel you got around you.
Yeah,
This
so
is coming from, here's what it's coming from. You have
Okay.
TMJ on one side of your jaw,
I do.
right?
What
Do-
side?
left.
I was going to say right.
Okay.
And so it has, and this is where your inner ear disorder is coming from. There's a lot of inflammation because of your TMJ disorder.
So is there something that they can do to help that?
Yeah, you get like a little mouthpiece to wear at night so you don't grind your teeth.
And that would really help the dizziness?
Yeah, it's inflamed because of your jaw being unhinged. There's a lot of nerves back there in that area.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
You never shut
Does your
up.
jaw pop?
No, not really.
Okay, well, it's just sideways or
will.
something.
Okay, now I have one more question.
Oh, come on. He took off your demon shower cap. Cut
Why
him
do
some
people
slack.
jump when they
but
like a
just my
Toyota? I don't know.
question Is that I'm supposed to be going on a cruise on Saturday?
Not a
I
good
wouldn't
idea
go.
with
You'll
dizziness.
get dizzy and fall off.
Am
You ever
I
see
going to
the
be able
movie
to go and
Titanic?
have a good time?
No.
Tell her no, Gare.
No, she is. I really see
No,
her.
she's
having
going to
fun.
totally
Stay at
make
it.
it that she's
Yeah.
not. She's
Yeah.
going to complain.
Stay at a
And
motel
here's
bar
what's going to
style.
happen, Gary.
Gary?
She's going to ruin it for everybody else.
No,
Say
I
no
really
so
don't
she
wanna
won't
do
go.
that.
You will. You ruin it for everybody else because all you do is complain.
Can you get drunk?
What?
Do you drink?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Then you can
I
complain.
plan on
good.
getting drunk on the cruise.
That's good. Then that way you can blame the Disney's on that. Because you know what? You're one of those friends that we're all like, oh my God, if Cheryl talks about being dizzy one more time, I'm going to kill myself.
No, the
because
room's
I don't
not
talk
spinning.
about it.
Yes, you do, Cheryl. You project.
Whatever. Actually, I try to be as.
No,
try to
you
act
do that
like I'm
weird
as
thing where
normal as I
she
can.
does this. She goes, whoa. And then
What was-
everybody's
what's
like,
wrong?
what?
Yeah.
Nothing.
She does do that.
Yeah, I know
No,
she does.
because it's a constant thing. It's not just like, oh, I'm dizzy here or oh, I'm dizzy
But
there.
Cheryl, you know you do that. Nothing.
Nothing. It's okay.
Fix your jaw.
Okay. Thank
Fix
you
your
very
jaw,
much,
you
Gary.
crazy.
I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Jaw.
Bye.
It's your
All right.
jaw.
Happy Halloween, you guys.
Happy
You too.
Halloween.
Enjoy your cruise and don't fall off
Whoa,
if you get
watch out.
dizzy. Well, do you see her falling off?
I see her falling down.
Yeah, but that's just because it's a party.
That's drinking.